Hello. For this assignment, I'm applying the verb workshop methodology to a fictional forensic bioinformatics world. The universe I selected is a contemporary crime lab that uses genetic data to solve criminal cases. The three primary characters are Alex Martinez, a junior bioinformatics analyst, Dr. Elena Reyes, a senior scientist and mentor, and Detective Marcus Hale, the lead investigator working closely with the lab. From the larger list of verbs generated earlier, I selected three that are central to gameplay design: analyze, reframe, and prioritize. The first verb is analyze, associated with Alex. In this world, analyzing involves interpreting DNA markers, comparing allele frequencies, and calculating statistical probabilities. A game action that supports this verb would be an interactive DNA comparison interface. Players would manipulate genetic markers, compare them across samples, and generate likelihood ratios. Instead of passively reading results, players would actively construct their analysis, reinforcing the core action of reasoning under uncertainty. The second verb is reframe, associated with Dr. Reyes. Reframing reflects her role as a mentor who challenges assumptions and encourages deeper thinking. A game action tied to this verb would involve presenting players with ambiguous results and offering mentor prompts that ask them to reconsider their interpretation. For example, if a probability appears conclusive, Dr. Reyes might ask whether contamination or database bias could alter the conclusion. The player would then revisit their analysis. This action transforms being corrected into a mechanic centered on reflection and intellectual growth. The third verb is prioritize, associated with Detective Hale. In a real investigative setting, not all leads can be pursued equally. A game action supporting this verb would involve presenting multiple DNA leads with varying confidence levels and time constraints. Players would need to allocate limited lab resources toward one line of analysis over another. This introduces tension between thoroughness and urgency, and reflects the real-world pressure of investigative decision-making. By starting with verbs rather than genre conventions, the game design remains focused on what players actually do. The verbs analyze, reframe, and prioritize lead directly to mechanics involving interpretation, reflection, and decision-making. This approach helps ensure that the gameplay aligns thematically with the intellectual and ethical challenges of forensic bioinformatics, rather than defaulting to generic crime-solving tropes. Thank you.